Greetings and salutations. Yep, a new hairstyle again. Silver this time. Silver and blue. But let's not talk about my hair. So, recently the TV show The Boys had its Amazon Prime premiere a few days ago, the 26th of July. I've been spending a few times trying to watch it. This time, when I was, last time I did a entire show, thoughts, it was on Good Omens. Although I was able to get a lot out of my thoughts on it, I sort of at the same time I thought, maybe just doing one entire video on a series, a series that long, wasn't the best idea, because, I still had thoughts, what I could have done, episodes, oh, I had like this episode, I like this episode, and all that. But so maybe I'm gonna do it a bit differently. I'm gonna try to do my thoughts on the first two episodes of the TV show of The Boys. So if you're wanting to give me your thoughts, I'm gonna give honest for you. If you want me to go into full detail, I can do that. I'm just going to talk about the first two episodes. Let's hear the cast. Let's do the casting. So the cast includes Carl Urban as Billy the Butcher, Jack Quaid as Huey Campbell, Anthony Starr as John as Homelander, Aaron Moriarty as January Starlight, Andy Starlight, January, or Starlight, Dominic McGellington as Queen Maeve, who's basically the version of Wonder Woman, Jesse T. Usher, A-Train, Chase Crawford as The Deep, Tom Copen as Frenchie, and Simon Pegg as Hugh Campbell. He was also the inspiration for Huey Campbell and the comic run of The Boys, this is based off a comic. So yeah, so the first episode is about how Huey, him and his girlfriend are. He is a very unconfident character. Has a J job, works at a electronics store. Has little self-conscious, as he's wanting to get up in the world, but, he just is he's a bit, unconfident about himself. That's how I feel about myself sometimes. One day he's just talking to his girlfriend, saying, yes, we'll do it, babe, and then, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about this, but spoilers, yes, there's spoilers, so first two episodes, spoiling. 5, 4. Have you left the video? Are you still here? 3, 2, 1. So his girlfriend ends up getting killed by the superhero A-Train, who was basically our stand-in for either Quicksilver, the Flash, any kind of superhero you would have known about who can go very fast. And then basically Huey basically gets depressed about it, and the superhero group known as this, who is basically superhero in this world, are basically kind of like celebrities, and basically just picture say Nicki Minaj, probably say just kicking butt, but still doing whatever the heck she wants to do. Or say, just any crazy celebrity you can think of, doing some crazy stuff, and get just for the likes and the lols, and then, just having fun. And just picture them having superpowers. Yes, it's really kind of crazy, fucked up, this show, man. One of the things they had to try to do is, Huey ends up meeting, trying to think, Billy the Butcher, played by Colin Erman, who is just, he does not like the Seven. They're just some, he just thinks like, those are some bad dudes. He basically just says like, hey man, I heard what happened. I want helping. And he basically just says, join me, help me out. So here's what I thought of, Billy Butcher. I thought Billy Butcher was in a way sort of, he reminded me of Lex Luthor, if he was still had Lex Luthor's intelligence and also his cunningness, willing to work with others, but at the same time, instead of just being this multi-millionaire, he's just a blue-collar worker who just is kind of a little bit not kind of crazy, and it works too. Carl Urban is really great in the show so far. I did one of the first episode is basically them Huey and also Billy the Butcher trying to get into the Seven's fortress to try to figure out, okay, what's happening. We need to figure out some intel on them. Basically, one of the things that happened is we get another superhero introduction to another superhero, January Jones, who is basically trying to audition to be part of the Seven. The Seven is basically, basically just picture they're to stand in for the Justice League, like where Queen Mavis is Wonder Woman. There's some other odd characters, like say A-Train is basically the Flash. The Deep is basically Aquaman. Who else is it? Translucent. Not sure there's a spirit, a ghost, not a ghost, but unless you consider Martian Manhunter. But one thing I gotta say is the first episode of them trying to get into the Seven's fortress, which they do, and then they're basically able to listen on to it, and then the character of Translucent, he basically just can become invisible. They end up capturing him, and basically just them just screaming at him, and it's kind of funny because you feel like, it'd be kind of like saying who was the biggest. You'd feel like say, okay, if this was a superhero, you'd feel like, okay, this guy's awful. Because he's just doing some crazy things, like going into women's locker room, just watching women, and it's kind of crazy. Also, one thing is they do a lot of things that are kind of crazy, like say the character of the Deep, him, yeah. If you've seen the show, you'll know what I'm talking about. I was kind of crazy and messed up. In the second episode, they're trying to figure out, okay, how do we get rid of Translucent? They figure out a way, and then January Starlight, she's trying to figure out, okay, what do I do? Where do I belong? She ends up getting into a fight and saving some young girl from getting raped. So, and then we also see some political bit of aspects of say the company of the Seven is trying to get into the government and the military and all that. It's kind of crazy, and it's like and if you in the real world, you think yeah, you'd think these superheroes, they probably would try to get involved in the military, to make us safer, to not. But at the same time, it's kind of crazy. This is a really great show, to be honest. It has a lot of ideas, so far, whether it's say the use of poking fun at, say, superheroes, like, say, how popular they are, the use in culture, the use of social media to try to get them to be more popular than they already are, in a way. I mean, overall, the first 2 episodes are really great. If you don't really like blood, guts, and gore, I wouldn't recommend the show to you. But if you like superheroes, I would totally recommend this. If you like comedies, and if you like black comedy, I would also totally recommend you check it out. But if you're also looking for a new show to watch on Amazon Prime, and you've already watched Good Omens to death, or Sneaky Pete, or even, say, Hannah, or anything. If you're looking for a new show to watch on Amazon Prime, I totally recommend checking it out. But this is my first thoughts on the first 2 episodes, for episode 1 and episode 2. And I do love the fact that Kiwi, he's the one who ends up killing Translucent, because he's just like thinking from the top thing, like, I don't want to get involved in this shit. I don't want to get involved in this shit, because if I get involved, my whole world's going to be screwed up. But you just keep on thinking, like, what would Katie do? Or think about Katie and all that. But yeah, it's like, it's really a great show. It's a pretty good show so far. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'll let you know when I get to episode 3. The next video of this is going to be episode 3 and 4. So, I like it so far. I think it's pretty fun. It's exciting. It's funny. It pokes fun at the superhero genre. But overall, have you seen episode 1, the first 2 episodes? What are your thoughts? Do you like them, or do you like them? And what are your thoughts on the series overall? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to put like, comment, any of those things. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.